In medieval Europe, you could legally settle a dispute by fighting to the death in a trial by combat. Imagine your courtroom being a battlefield where the judge is a sword and the jury is a crowd cheering for blood. This wasn't just for knights or warriors, even common people had the right to demand justice on the field. The idea was that divine intervention would ensure the righteous party won, transforming religious belief into a brutal spectacle. Originating from ancient Germanic law, trial by combat was seen as a last resort when testimony and evidence couldn't resolve a case. This meant that your fate rested on your physical prowess or the skill of a champion you could hire to fight on your behalf. The stakes were incredibly high, not just your life, but your honor, property, and sometimes your family's future were on the line. Interestingly, trial by combat wasn't just about brute strength. Strategy, skill, and sometimes sheer luck could turn the tide of these deadly duels. It was less about fair play and more about survival, with each combatant hoping that divine justice would be on their side. These fights were steeped in ritual, with specific rules governing the types of weapons allowed and the conditions under which they fought. Despite being a desperate measure, trial by combat persisted in some areas well into the 16th century. It wasn't until the Enlightenment era that such practices were largely abolished, seen as barbaric remnants of a less civilized time. Yet, the allure of trial by combat lingers in popular culture, a reminder of a past where justice was as much about might as it was about right.